Good evening, my 11th standard warriors. Finally, the wait is over. Today, we are going to start the next chapter, which is relative motion. We are going to talk about relative motion in one dimension, and in the next class, we'll go to relative motion in two dimension. We are going to talk about all the kinematics aspects of relative motion, and you will have a Menti quiz towards the end of the chapter. So all of this with me, Shreyas, your physics math teacher at Vedantu, and I'm going live. Hello everyone, I hope you can see me, I hope you can hear me loud and clear, and if you can hear me loud and clear, please put up a yo or put up a smiley or put up a heart in the chat box. Hello Salva Kumar, hello Yashwant, Vimal, Kalyani, hello Anna, hello Roshni, Ankit. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, don't worry, I will unblock you. I couldn't find time, but yeah, I will do that. Hi Ria, hello Kirubarakaran 77R. I'll just call you 77R. Thank you for all the love. Hello Dagdu, thank you for all the love. Hello Anirudh, hi Shiva, hi GTA, hello Sonu, hello Suchi Mama, hello Shaktivel, Vishnu. Nice to see all of you out here after a long time. I know I have been very much involved in the JEE discussion, and it needs to be done. They are your seniors, they need your help. I'm going to do the same thing with you guys after 2 years, and you will remember why, and you will probably also understand why I did this now for your seniors. And that time your juniors will be like, sir, where are you? When is the nurture series starting? And they're going to do the same thing. By the way, you can also check out my lectures on the regular paid platform of Vedantu. I have been teaching for quite some time now and over a decade of experience, and many of my students have got really amazing ranks, and that's what makes me really proud. And I really hope that I can spread this joy of knowledge with everyone out here on YouTube. So thank you for tuning in, and let's begin. And before we start, do not forget to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. Why do I ask this to be done? Remember, even if you subscribe and if you don't like, maybe you might miss out on our videos, because the way YouTube works is that when you like and subscribe, only then the videos pop out on your feed. Also, when you like, it shows your love, affection, support for this channel. And the reason why you should also subscribe is so that you do not miss out on any of our classes out there. So Shivani, I'll explain the process of Vedantu Pro towards the end of the class, bacha. So stick around. I'll definitely help you out with how to get into Vedantu Pro. All right, Alia. All right, Suji Mama. Yes, Yogansh. Yes, let's get started, Ria. All right. Thank you, everyone out there. So, guys, if you still have some, doubts, definitely you can put it up in the comments after the video ends. Also, I'll definitely get back to you. Can I explain about Tatwa? Beautiful. I'm going to talk about Tatwa. In fact, I'm going to tell you everything about Tatwa in the middle of the class. Don't worry. What is Tatwa and everything about it? Yes, I'll be telling. Stay tuned. I'll let you know. Okay, let's get going. By the way, this is the schedule for this week. In case you have missed any classes, you can attend it. And this is the future of the classes. All the ones in the red are related to 11th standard 2023 aspirants. You can see relative motion in 2D next. Advanced Menti quiz on Friday. And the ones in the blue are for 2021 aspirants, and the ones in white are for the 2022 aspirants. The ones in orange are in general classes. So I hope you have seen the KVPY strategy session. In case you haven't, please watch it. It's very important because the batch is starting on 2nd of August. There's a link in the description box as well. Now, what is frame of reference? Let's talk about it. Now, what is frame of reference? See guys, frame of reference means point of view. So you would have often heard, from the pilot's view, it looks like this. If you are on the sun, I mean, you cannot go to the sun, but still, if you are on the sun, you will see the earth going around you. If you are on earth, you will see the sun going around you. It's a point of observation. It's a hypothetical concept, but it's just like an imaginary person. We can think of Pandu, an imaginary person, sitting on the body and observing the rest of the universe. Like, for example, if I say, from the car's perspective, from the point of view of the car, or from the frame of reference of the car, I will imagine a Pandu sitting on the car and whatever he will observe is nothing but the car's frame of reference. So that's what frame of reference is. So it's a collection, and for him, he might see every person in the car at rest, but the people on the ground will be moving. So, you know, the motion itself is relative. So understand guys, if you are standing on the ground, on the road, for you, other people standing on the road are at rest. But for this Pandu, the people on the road are moving, but the people inside the car are at rest. So that's what motion is, completely relative. I hope this is clear. So what is frame of reference? It's nothing but a set of coordinate axes. It's the point of view of seeing other things. So you need coordinate axes to specify position. Yeah, remember, you always need x, y, z. You want to tell me where you are, you have to give me x, y, z in some or the other way. X, or it could be south, east, north, it could be any direction. But at the end of the day, you need a piece of information which are also called as coordinates. And remember one thing, that you know, motion is always relative. Okay, there is nothing which is absolutely at rest. You cannot say, sir, I have this frame of reference and I know it is at rest. There is one person sitting over there and he is meditating and I know he is at peace. That is the absolute frame of absolute state of rest. No, there is nothing like that in this universe. Everything is relative. Sun is also moving with respect to something. The center of the galaxy is also moving with respect to something. Everything is moving with respect to something. There is nothing on which these objects are placed. It's all floating, guys. There is nothing like this is the fixed point. You cannot find that fixed point, center of the universe. That is all, yeah, hypothetical. I mean, that's not possible. Is that clear? Sir, what about gravitational lectures? Yashwant, they will come after a long time. I mean, there is a lot of things before that as well. Okay. And they look like my documents and bank details. Oh my God. I don't know why you would say that. Okay. And yes, Shaktivel, I'll be coming here at the same time as well. We have to say time also. Yes, Shaktivel, you need to specify the time. Like when you tell me this object is here, you also need to tell me at what time, because maybe I might go there, I might reach there, and I might not find the object, and I'll be like, why the hell is it not here? Because I have not told you at what time will it be there. So I not just need, you know, those three coordinates, I also need the time at which I will see the object over there. So that's basically frame of reference. So you can always think of a Pandu carrying a timer, and he has a scale and he can see everything around him, and that Pandu is the frame of reference or the observer. Okay, now let's see how do you exactly represent this. What's the way you denote it mathematically? Yes, you can change frame of reference. Is there any rule that you have to sit on this frame? No, it's a hypothetical thing. You can attach the frame to anything. You can make anything as a frame of reference. It's a matter of choice and a matter of convenience. So some problems might need you to choose train, car or some bike frame of reference to make it easier. Some problems might need you to solve it from earth frame, because then it will be easier. So you will get to know when you practice more problems, there is no rule. Sir, please tell me 5 points when I can choose car frame. Tell me those 7 points when I have to choose ground frame. There is no such rule. Guys, you need to practice. You will get the hang of it. Now, how do you represent it? This is how you represent it. Look at this. S stands for displacement. S12, you will always see two subscripts now. Two subscripts. Two subscripts means this is displacement of 1 with respect to 2. Look at that. Displacement of 1 with respect to 2. That means 1 is being observed, 2 is the observer. And S is nothing but that displacement or that physical quantity. No, Aditya, we have completed motion in 1D, motion in 2D, projectile, that is, okay, and vectors and basic maths, integration, derivatives before this. So in case you have missed before all the lectures before this, please check out the playlist. It's all there. We are continuing the nurture series. We started nurture series a month or 2 back. Okay, just watch it out. Okay, Murli, BitSat, I have just mentioned the timetable. BitSat lecture mock test coming up. You know, check out the timetable. It's one is there on Friday and one is there on Saturday, I guess. Okay, let's get going. Now, yep. Yeah, Parvin, we'll continue with Killer 5 series. Just give us some time. Let the bit side be over, bacha. Just hold on. Okay. Now, if this much is clear, I hope you understand who is the frame of reference, guys. Quickly tell me, is it 1 or 2 in this situation? For this subscript, 1, 2, who is the frame of reference? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Let me know in the chat box who is the frame of reference. It could be anything, guys. I can write, anything. I can write velocity 3, 4 also. No, 1 is not the frame of reference, guys. You got it wrong. 2 is the frame of reference. 2 is the observer. This is your frame of reference. This is your frame of reference. Understand? 1 is being observed. You look at this statement. Is the displacement relative displacement of 1 with respect to 2. That means 2 is the observer, 1 is being observed. I hope you understand this. 1 is being observed. 2 is the frame of reference. I hope this is clear. Shall we go ahead? Let's see if you can get this quiz coming up on your screen right now. VPC represents. Think about it. Okay, Pandu is observer, Champa is being observed, Champa is being observed, Pandu is observed, Pandu and Champa both are observers, Pandu and Champa both are observed. Okay, come on, interesting. Come on, figure this out. Come on, guys. Think about it. Think. Come on, my warriors. A, B, C. Come on, figure this out. B. All right. Very good. Let's see if you guys are correct or wrong. Champa is the observer and Pandu is being observed. That's correct, guys. The subscript's order matters. So always the first subscript is being observed and the second subscript is the frame of reference. So that means in this case, Champa is the frame of reference. Champa is the frame of reference and she is looking at Pandu. She is in love with Pandu and she's just looking at Pandu. Interesting, right? Okay, I hope everybody got this. Excellent. Let's get going to the next question. But before that, let me tell you guys, for all those of you who are considering to join a coaching, you should definitely look at Vedantu for one big reason, and that's VIP, which is Vedantu Improvement Promise, where we give you a guarantee that when you join Vedantu, we are going to evaluate you, and after a year or two, when you are going to probably write the examinations, we are going to again evaluate you, and if there is no improvement in you or if you are declining, then guys, all the fees are returned back. Yeah, without questions. Obviously you have to attend the classes regularly. So that's Vedantu Improvement Promise, and we are so sure that you're going to do so well because already 1 in 2 Vedantu students have already qualified for JEE Advanced from the mains of February and March, and I'm pretty sure in the third attempt even more students are going to qualify for JEE Advanced, and a lot of students have got 100 percentiles and a lot of amazing results from Vedantu in the last few years, and this year is going to be no such exception. So guys, you should definitely check out the link which is there in the description box below for all the 3 packages, and they start for as low as 2,700 rupees per month, available on EMI options. So you have EMI options available, so you don't want to pay anything upfront, no problem, you can pay it monthly. You can use my coupon code SHHPRO for getting 10% off, which is a big amount. So having said this, let's get going. Anna Durai, I will talk about Tatwa, just give me a moment. Yes, you can also join for 12th. There is a link in the other video. You can see any of my Pathfinder series, you will see a link for 12th as well. Yashwant, yep. Hello Sai Sanjay, welcome aboard. Yep, so Kritika, is H.C. Verma a good book? Yes, it's a good book. Cengage is also a good book for maths. Yep, but I'll show you Tatwa and you will see why Tatwa is really good. After H.C. Verma and all of that, you will see what is so special about it. Vanakkam everyone. Now we'll talk about 1D relative. 2D relative means, the objects will be moving in 2D plane or 3D plane. So let's deal with that in the next class. Guys, look at this. This guy on the raft is observing the guy in the hot air balloon. Tell me, what is the relative velocity? Quickly tell me in the chat box, what do you think is the relative velocity? What do you think is the relative velocity? Both are moving together, I guess. Almost together. Yeah, the relative velocity is negligible. Can I say the relative velocity is negligible? Yep, it's almost negligible. Very good. What is the relative displacement? That means if you make this as the frame of reference, the guy on the raft, if you make the guy on the raft as the frame of reference, you will see the balloon over you. That's it. There is no relative motion. So the displacement will be 0. I hope this is clear. But for the ground frame, for the earth frame, when you are outside, both of them are moving, but relative to each other, there is no motion. Like I said, motion as a concept itself is relative, nothing is absolute. So let's take some questions and slowly derive or come to a conclusion which will help me calculate relative motion. Look at this question. Pandu has moved 6 meters and Champa is at rest. Okay, Pandu has moved 6 meters, Champa is at rest. What is the relative displacement with respect to each other? Now observe this. This is very simple, but still let's do this. Look at this. Already some people have started answering, which is very good. First, let me write what is the displacement of Pandu with respect to Champa. Look at this. Champa is at rest. Pandu moves 6 meters. So obviously it will be 6 meters. But he has gone towards the right side as per the diagram. So it is 6 I cap and in meters. Everybody fine with this? What is the meaning of this? Pandu is being observed with respect to Champa. Champa is the frame of reference. That's the meaning of that. Now guys, let's see whether you can answer this. If Pandu is the frame of reference, and he looks at Champa, then what is the displacement of Champa with respect to Pandu? Quickly answer in the chat box. Come on, think about it. What is the displacement of Champa with respect to Pandu? Imagine you are Pandu. You just look behind like this. You will see Champa going far away. You will feel sad. Maybe you might cry. But you will see Champa going far away like this. So if you make yourself at rest, you will see Champa going that way, right? You will see Champa going that way. So it is minus 6 I cap meters. So one thing is obvious. It's not just true for this situation, but it is always true that S12 will be always equal to S21, but with a negative sign. This is always true. If you see somebody going that way, that somebody will see you going with the same speed, same displacement, everything in the other way. So it's always opposite. Yeah, that's how it is. Yes, answer should be traditional. Okay. Now, that's one rule. Number 2 rule, what you will see guys, this is one of the rule that you saw, okay, which is very important, very interesting thing to note. Another interesting thing that you will see is SPC actually is SP minus SC. Yep, it is SP minus SC. Believe me. How? I'll show you. What is displacement of Pandu as such? Pandu has moved how much? 6 meters. 6 I cap. How much did Champa move? She was at rest. So minus 0. So that's what SPC is. It is SP minus SC. Don't believe me? No problem. Let's do it for this guy. SCP will be SC minus SP. What is SC? Champa is at rest. What is Pandu doing? He has moved 6 meters. 6 I cap. So it will be minus 6 I cap. So you can see guys, always S12 is S1 minus S2. Remember this. This is your second important rule which you should remember. S12 is S1 minus S2. Come on, bring it. Please try and memorize it. It's very important formula. S12 is S1 minus S2. S12 is S1 minus S2. Write it 10 times. Try to say it 10 times so that it gets ingrained in your head. Okay, let's do some more complex problems slowly and you will get a hang of it. Remember, I'm going to teach you from the basics so that you understand everything well. I know some of you might know these things and you might feel that these are very basic, but it's very important for you guys to understand all of this. Okay, next question coming up, slightly different situation. Pandu has moved 6. Champa has moved 4 towards the right. With both of them have moved towards the right. What is the relative displacement respect to each other? What is the relative displacement respect to each other? Yes, practically possible. Definitely, Kalyani. Fatima, I think Wazim sir will start the Pathfinder series this week or next week. Don't worry. Okay, come on, let's start solving this question, guys. And here we go. First, let's do this. Okay, where is my, yeah, this is my pen marker. Okay, so let's make Champa as the frame of reference first. So displacement of Pandu with respect to Champa will be displacement of Pandu minus displacement of Champa. Now guys, what is the displacement of Pandu? Pandu has moved 6 meters, 6 I cap. Why I cap? Because towards the right. That's why I'm using I cap. Minus Champa. Champa has moved how many? 4. So 4 I cap. Why I cap? Right side. So I'm taking right as positive, left as negative. So what am I going to get, guys? I'm going to get 2 I cap meters. Is this clear? SPC will be this much. Yep. Similarly, if I have to find with respect to Pandu, making Pandu as the frame, SCP will be, I don't have to sit and calculate. I know it will be negative of SPC. So I know it's going to be minus 2 I cap. Yep, it's going to be minus 2 I cap. Very easy to do that. You don't have to visualize anything. That's the best part. Okay, you'll never go wrong with these formulas, guys. So what has happened is Champa moved 4, Pandu moved 6. So for Champa, Pandu has moved extra 2. For Champa, Pandu has moved extra 2 meters. But for Pandu, Champa has fallen back. She has gone behind by 2 meters towards the left side. As simple as that. Yep. So yes, Yashwan, teachers like me only are teaching, but don't expect I will be there everywhere, because I don't have a twin brother. If I had a twin brother, you know what I would do? I would never tell anyone that I will always do this. I will be like, yeah, I'm teaching here, I'm there on that channel, I'm teaching on Vedantu Pro, I'm teaching 11th, I'm teaching 12th, I'm teaching crash course. And people will be wondering, what the hell is Shreyas sir doing? I would definitely do that. Okay, chalo. I wish I had triplets, like 3 people. One on JEE channel, one on NEET channel, one on Hindi channel, one in crash course, one in micro course, one in this, and I don't know, where else you want me to be? Okay. Chalo, let's get going to the next one, coming up on your screen. Okay, Pandu has moved 6 meters, Champa has moved 4 meters in the opposite direction. What is the relative displacement with respect to each other? Come on, dun, let's do this. Hello Anjali, welcome aboard. Hello Sarvu. Yes, Selva Kumari clones. Pandu has moved so many Pandu opposite directions. Look at it. Pandu running, I don't know, why is he running away from Champa? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, displacement of Pandu with respect to Champa will be displacement of Pandu minus displacement of Champa. Displacement of Pandu, left side, so negative. Pandu has moved 6 meters, so minus 6 I cap. Look at this. Pandu has moved 6 meters here. Whereas Champa moved, because Champa is now the frame of reference. Acha, Champa has moved by 4 meters towards the right side. So 4 I cap. So what will this be? Minus 10 I cap. Very simple. Very good. It's minus 10. Be careful, guys. Yeah. And SCP will be exactly negative of that. So negative of 10 I cap, which is plus 10 I cap meters. That's it. So if you make Pandu as the frame of reference, Champa would have moved 10 meters towards the right side. That's what it means. If you make Pandu as the frame of reference. Is that clear? Everybody getting a hang of it? Isn't this simple? Yes, you just have to put the opposite sign. Correcto. You can see that. Beautiful. Excellento. Riya's plastic surgery is also an option. Thank you, bacha. Please donate. I will definitely consider. Okay. So in general, we got relative displacement is S12, which is S1 minus S2. That's the first conclusion. The second conclusion, S12 is minus of S21. Guys, these are the notes available in the PDF. I'll give it to you in the PDF. All of this. There is a link in the description box which will pop up maybe in a day. So hold on, have some patience, you'll get it. Okay. Unless specified, this is very important, the relative displacements are all with respect to ground. Guys, in the previous questions, it said Pandu moved 6 meters. With respect to what? Donkey, monkey, bananas, what? With respect to what did he move 6 meters? It is understood, it is taken for granted, it's always with respect to the ground, the earth. Okay, that's how it is. Yep. Okay, great. Now comes an interesting concept. What if everything is not with respect to ground, guys? This is going to be very interesting. What if everything is not with respect to ground? What if they are measured with respect to somebody else? Let's come to that. Okay, look at this. Now, Pandu and Champa, usually when we talk about relative displacement, whenever the second subscript, do you see that over here? Look at that. This was the first subscript, this was the second subscript. Here, where is the second subscript? It is not there. It is absent. It's absent. Then it is understood it is with respect to the ground, like I just told you. So, actually this equation means this. G is there, but we do not write G explicitly. There is no need to write G as separately. It's no need to specify it explicitly because it is not needed, it is understood. But can I replace this G with anything else? What special quality does ground have? Nothing. There is nothing special about the ground. Maybe they were standing on a spaceship. For them, the spaceship will be the ground. Maybe they are standing on Jupiter and the Jupiter is the ground. Maybe they are standing on the rooftop and doing chaya, 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 chale chaya, 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 chaya. How does it matter? How does it matter? It doesn't matter, guys. So basically, this G could be anything. So hence, you can have a third frame. You can have a third observer and you can replace that G with 3. This is the most generic. This is the most generic equation. Write it down. Come on, my warriors. Write it down. This is the most generic equation. S12 is S13 minus S23. Make sure that subscript 3 is same both places. Is that clear, everyone? Hello, Tushar. Welcome aboard. Yep. So very, very important. This is the most generalized form where 3 is any other frame. This is that 3. This is 3. This is 1. This is 2. This is 1. This is 2. Doesn't matter. This is 3. This is somebody else. Doesn't matter. Third observer. Yes. 3 is the frame common to both. Correct. You should sit on. So I'll just put it over here. So this is 3. This is the observer. And this is, let's say, 1. This is 2. Okay. This is 1. This is 2. So 3 is observing 1. 3 is also observing 2. The relative motion between them, relative motion between 1 and 2 is given by this formula. That's how it works. Beautiful. Let's solve some questions based on this. I hope you guys are ready. Hi, Bhargavi. Hello, Asil. Welcome aboard. Hi, Timira. Hello, welcome, everyone. All right. So here comes the question. Now, if you do via diagram, logic, you will get it. But you will get confused. And in the exam, there should be no room for confusion. So let's try and do this with our formulas. Car B has covered 50 with respect to A towards the right. C has covered 120. C has covered 120 with respect to A right side. What? Oh, I think this was supposed to be B, guys. This was not A. Yep. With respect to B towards the right. What is the relative displacement between A and C? Let's write down whatever we know first. Okay. What do we know? We know that the relative displacement of car B with respect to A. Displacement of B with respect to A. How much it is? 50. Where? Right side. That means I cap. Everybody fine till here? Displacement of B with respect to A. A is the observer. B is being observed. Everybody fine? Clear? Now, similarly, think for car number C, right? For car number C. What else is given? Car C has covered 120 with respect to B. So displacement of C with respect to B is equal to how much? It is 120 I cap. The question is between A and C. Acha, I think I can do one thing over here. Okay. Guys, if I know SCB, don't I also know S? Think about it. Don't I also know S? BC? Because it will be exactly negative of that. This will be minus 120 I cap. Why the hell would I do that? The reason why I would do that, okay, is, okay, I don't think I will need this one over here. Sorry, my bad. I don't need that. I will need this over here. SBA is 50. Let's make the second subscript common. So how about making SAB? SAB will be negative of this, so it will be minus 50 I cap. I hope this is clear. SAB will be minus 50 I cap. Now why the hell would I do that? The reason is the second subscript is same. And I know our general formula, guys. The general formula is SAB minus SCB. Do you remember this? S13 minus S23. What was it? What was it? It was S13. So 12, sorry. So SAC. I hope this is clear how we got this. Isn't it simple? So Yashwant, I'll just tell you, whatever was given, I just wrote it down. SBA, car B has moved 50 with respect to A towards the right, given. So what is the second information? It has, the car B has moved 120. Sorry, the car C has moved 120 with respect to B. That also I have written it down. Now in order to get a formula, what I did, I made their second subscript same by just flipping this. I know SBA is minus of SAB. So I just made this minus, that's all. Okay. Now I know when the second subscript is same, I can use our formula. S12 is S13 minus S23. Remember, I just gave you that formula. So I've just written down SAB minus SCB is equal to the first and the second subscript. That's it over here. I hope this is clear. Thank you, Tushar. Simple. So now things are very easy, guys. What is SAB? It is minus 50 I cap. What is SCB? It is nothing but plus 120 I cap. So solving this, you'll get minus 170 I cap. As simple as that. If SCA is asked, then you will write it as plus 170 I cap. See if you guys understood it, but we'll do one more problem so that you get a hang of it. Let me know, guys, if this is clear. Very good, Suchi Mama. So these are the correct answers. Shall we go ahead to the next question? Thank you, Shrish, so much. Sarayu, rather. Yes, CBSE students can also watch this channel, bacha. Okay, very simple. If you do it logically, step by step, if you analyze sentence by sentence, you will get it, guys. Let's do one more question, you will get it. Okay, next question coming up on your screen. Okay. Rajgiri, I don't know Telugu, bacha. Okay, come on. So concentrate on the problem. Car A has covered 50 with respect to B. Which way? Towards left. Let's write it down. Don't read anything else. Don't get confused. Car A covered 50 with respect to B. So displacement of A with respect to B is how much? 50. But it is towards the left, right? So minus 50 I cap. Everybody clear till this point? So that is the displacement of car A. You don't need to draw any diagram. You don't need to think, visualize, nothing. You just need to use the equations. You will get it very easily. Now look at the second information. C has covered 120 with respect to A. C has covered 120. So displacement of C with respect to A is how much? It is given to be 120 but towards the right side. So plus 120 I cap. I hope this is clear. Now what is the question? What is the relative displacement between B and C? They have asked what is the relative displacement between B and C. Now hold on, bacha. Now what you need to do is, guys, just do a simple trick. I want between B and C, right? Let's make the second subscript same. So think from here, what will be SBA? What will be SBA? It will be just 50 I cap. Everybody getting this? SBA is nothing but 50 I cap. Now do you see the second subscripts are same? So just do this. SBA minus SCA will be equal to what? It will be equal to SBC. Whatever comes first will come here. Whatever comes next will come over here. S12 is S13 minus S23. That's it. So now things are simple. What is SBA? It is 50 I cap. Minus what is SCA? It is 120 I cap. So what will you get, guys? 50 minus 120, that's minus 70 I cap. I hope this is clear. This is SBC. If somebody will ask you what is SCB, then you are going to put plus 70 I cap. I hope this is fine. Yep, as simple as that. Understood? With practice, I'm pretty sure you're going to get it. With practice, okay? You can do it by visualization also. How to do with visualization? I'll tell you. For example, car A has moved 50 with respect to B, right? Car A has moved 50 with respect to B. Car C has moved 120 with respect to A. So, think about it. Car A moved 50. With respect to car A, this car C moved 120. So, effectively, C with respect to B has moved how much? It has moved 70. So, that's it. Displacement of C with respect to B is 70. That's how you can do it. Thirmira, Dwaja, DPP's assignments are given towards the end of the class. You can download the PDF. You will see homework questions. So, at the end of every class, I give you 3 questions or something like that. Okay? Cool. That's the answer. Let's get going to the next one. Yep. Now, since we have been talking about relative velocity, it also makes sense to talk about we have been talking about relative displacement. It also makes sense to talk about relative velocity and relative acceleration. Yep. So, respect to means yes is the observer. Yep. Yes, Siva Ganesh. So, if I say, what is velocity of Anna with respect to Siva? What is velocity of Anna with respect to Siva? That means Siva, you are the observer. Anna is being observed by you. That's what it means. Okay. And if I say relative velocity of Siva with respect to Anna, that means Anna is observing you. Understand that. Okay. Great. No problem, Chitra. Just join in, bacha. You can watch the previous part at 2x speed, even by moving the slider behind. All right. Great to know that the same topic is going on in the coaching as well. Now guys, the formulas are exactly similar. Instead of displacement, you will have velocity. You will see all the terms are familiar. Just look at this. Relative velocity of car 1 with respect to car 2 or car 2 with respect to car 1. V12 will be V1 minus V2, but the subscripts are missing. The second subscripts are missing. It is understood it is with respect to ground. Okay. And even V12 is negative of V21. Standard, guys. Standard. There is no change in that. But remember, whenever the second subscripts are missing, it's always with respect to ground. But in generic form, I can say, I think that one was missing over here. Okay. Yeah. V12. Yeah. V12 is equal to V13 minus V23. So keep this in mind, guys. Standard. V12, V1. 1 comes over here first. 2 comes over here. Next. 3 is the same. So 3 is the common observer. That's it. I hope this is clear, or common frame of reference in the RHS. As simple as that. I hope this is clear. Okay. 3 is some arbitrary frame of reference. Okay. Similarly, guys, for acceleration, what will be the equation, guys? Think about it. Come on, put it up in the chat box. Think about it. What will be the equation for acceleration? Think logically. For displacement, S12 was S1 minus S2. For velocity, V12 was V1 minus V2. So acceleration, come on guys, think about it. It's relative velocity. Yes, Zayed, the before one was relative velocity. Now this is relative acceleration. A12 will be A1 minus A2, correcto. A1 is acceleration of 1, A2 is acceleration of 2. All these are vectors. Some of you might be thinking, sir, where is the vector symbol? Guys, I have actually made it bold. Maybe it is not so obvious, but when you download the PDF, it will be seen that these are actually bold vectors. So bold alphabets, so it is vectors. Okay, so same thing, A12 is negative of A21, and you will also see in general, okay, looks like that one number was missing. I think somebody was very hungry. That was 12. A12 is A13 minus A23. Very good, very good, very good, Salva Kumari, Alia, Rasan. Oh my god. Okay, very interesting name. So Sadhana, and then Bharti, and then Chaitra, and then Kaushika, and then Suchi Mama, and very good, very good, very good. Yep, excellent. Very good, Vangala. All right, now let's solve some questions based on this. How about some questions? Okay, it often happens, you would have done this, especially if you're in the metro or a long train. You start walking in the train. The train is moving, you walk in the direction and then you walk against the direction of the motion of the train, and it's fun, obviously. I'm pretty sure you would have done this. The train is moving with 50. The person is walking with a speed of 5 with respect to the train in the same and in the opposite direction. What is the velocity of the person with respect to ground? Let's do this. Okay. Hello, Dilip, bacha. Okay, let's do this. What is given? The train's velocity is given with respect to ground. Vt is given. How much is Vt? Vt is 50. Where is the second subscript? Not needed. Why? It's with respect to ground, obviously. 50, let's say I cap, towards the right side. Okay, the train is moving towards the right side. Now, the person inside in the first case, okay, the first case is moving in the same direction. So, velocity of the person with respect to train, okay, is how much? It is nothing but 5 I cap. He's moving in the same direction. So, that's why plus I cap. So, don't I know some formula for VPT? Think about it. V12 is V1 minus V2. So, it will be Vp minus Vt is equal to 5 I cap. Oh, but I know the value of Vt, guys. What is the value of Vt? It is nothing but 50. So, this will be 5 I cap. So, velocity of P, take this over there, it will become 55 I cap, obviously towards the right side. Yes, that's correct. Similarly, if you were to move in the opposite direction, I think many of you got it. Yep. So, what are you going to get? If you want to find the velocity in the opposite direction, then understand the only thing that will change is this part. Instead of VPT being 5 I cap, it will be minus 5 I cap. That's the only change because he's moving in the opposite direction. Now use the same thing. V12 is V1 minus V2. So it will be Vp minus Vt is actually minus 5 I cap. Velocity of the train. How much is the velocity of the train? It's 50. Okay, 50 I cap is equal to minus 5 I cap. So therefore, velocity of the person is nothing but 45 I cap. As simple as that. Yep, that's it. Understood? Clear? I know you can do this logically also, but I want you to get used to these vector equations as well. It's very obvious. Train is moving with 50, person is moving with 5. Obviously, the net speed will be 50 plus 5. If he's moving opposite, 50 minus 5 is 45. It's very obvious, but understand the motive behind these equations. For complex problems, you cannot probably so easily visualize all these things. So that's why you need these equations to avoid that ambiguity or the confusion. Okay, next question. This is going to be very interesting. Let's see how many of you can do this. 2 paratroopers jump out of a plane at an interval of 5 seconds. So there is one guy who jumps, and after 5 seconds, the next guy jumps. Okay, so first person jumps, then the next person jumps. 5 seconds interval. More than one may be correct. Let's see how many of you can get it. Yes, now you're understanding because I taught you from the start, or else it looks confusing. A lot of people get confused how to do this. Thank you, Pavitra. We are all, see this? What are we? See this? Yeah. So that's the reason for that. Okay. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Figure this out. Come on, it's not that difficult. The 2 paratroopers jump out. More than one option may be correct. Rakhotanam saying A, C, D. Suchimama is wondering. Sarvu saying D. But I think, guys, more than one option is correct. You need to think about this. Zayat, projectile motion formulas. I've just done it, bacha. Just watch the playlist. I mean, it's there. It's all there. Recorded classes. Yeah, just watch it. 2D's AD, D. Bhupesh saying A. Come on, figure this out. When you fall from the sky, you are under the influence of gravity. So what will happen? Okay. What did I just say opposite in my old class? I'm not sure. Anna, like, okay, come on, my warriors. Think. BD, ADE. I'll tell you what, guys. Let's see. The correct answers are actually, yes, A and D. I'll tell you how A and D. First of all, understand. See, guys, when you jump, your acceleration due to gravity, let's say this is person number 1, will be G, right? Correct? It will be G. And doesn't matter, even if you jump after some time, you will accelerate because of gravity. So this guy will also have same acceleration due to gravity. Now if I ask you, what is A12 relative acceleration? It will be A1 minus A2. What is A1? G. What is A2? G. G minus G, 0. So relative acceleration is 0. Understood? A12 is 0. G minus G is 0. Correct. Excellent. Now here is the thing, guys. Next thing is, if acceleration is 0, can you comment on the velocity? Lot of people will be like, sir, acceleration is 0. Kids these days, 0, sir. Wrong. Guys, if acceleration is 0, that means velocity is not changing. Whatever it is constant. It's a constant value. So V12 is constant. Now whether that constant is a 0 or non-zero, I need to figure that out. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I need to figure that out. How do I figure that out? Okay, think about it. When you jump after 5 seconds, just think about it. Okay, after 5 seconds, what will be the velocity of this guy? It will be u plus a into t. What is t? 5. So it will be 50 meters per second. Everybody understands this? After 5 seconds, this guy will have 50 meters per second velocity. But what about this guy? He would have just started. His speed will be 0, right? Won't his speed be 0 meters per second? Everybody getting it? So guys, tell me, what is the relative speed between them? What is the relative speed between them? 50 minus 0. 50 minus 0. Come on, think. And now V12 is V13 minus V23. Only V23. Okay, I'm not sure in which other lecture I have told that. Oh, that Annadurai, I have put a plus over there. Oh, I know what you're telling. I'll just come to that Annadurai. Hold on. Yep, it is 50 only. So this is going to be constant. So the relative acceleration is 0, correct. The relative speed is 0, wrong. The relative speed is 50. That's the correct answer. Their relative distance is constant? Nah. If there is velocity, think about it. From this, displacement of 1 with respect to 2 will not be constant. If I'm telling you, I am moving with respect to you, is my distance constant? Think again. I'm telling you, I am moving with a speed of 50. Is the distance between you two constant? No, right? So displacement will not be constant. I hope this is clear. Thank you, Kritika. Okay, is that clear? Think about it again. I'm telling you, let's say Suchi is moving with respect to Kalyani, maybe. Suchi is moving with respect to Kalyani. If Suchi is moving with a speed of 50 with respect to Kalyani, obviously the distance is changing. Obviously, it is not constant. I hope that is clear. Okay. Now, somebody, Anna was saying, sir, in the previous lecture, you put up minus somewhere or plus somewhere. Now, I'll tell you what. See, guys, V12, okay, is V13 minus V23, right? But you can always write this as V13 minus, you can make this V23 as V32 also. Correct? You can change the order, right? This minus and minus will become plus. So it will become V13 plus V32. So Anna, in that previous lecture, somewhere, wherever you have seen, I would have put a plus over there. I hope you get that. Okay? So when you have a minus, it is with respect to the same thing. When you have a plus, then it goes in order, V13 and 32 and all of that. Okay? So be careful about that. Yeah, see the signs. I'm pretty sure I would have put a plus over there. Okay, understood? Clear? Shall we go ahead? Yes, the relative speed is not 0. It is 50. When is the relative speed 0? Very good, Kaushika. If both of them jump simultaneously. If both of them jump simultaneously, they will have no relative motion. So their relative velocity will be 0. Because one jumped and after that two jumped. So that's why there is relative velocity between them. Understand that. That's the catch. Okay, clear? Let's get going. Now, talking about Tatwa module. Yes, somebody was asking, sir, please show about Tatwa. hold on guys, now we have to solve kinematic questions. There are very interesting questions coming up. Now I just got my Tatwa modules, the recent ones, the updated ones, and let me just show this to you guys. Okay, I'm guessing you will not be able to see it very clearly, but see, I'll just tell you what and all is there in Tatwa. Like say for example, if you take up any chapter, it starts with the notes of that chapter. It's not like in detail textbook. It's not textbook, it's for summary, revision. Textbook is NCERT and HC Verma. Everybody knows that. This is like summary. All the pointers, concise way, Coulomb's law, this law, all the properties, everything given over here. Now this is a 12th standard book, but still you'll get an idea. All the different properties of, let's say, electric field, everything are given over here. And then after this, okay, probably my screen will be little bit bright right now. Let me just make it dark. Okay, so probably you will be able to see it better now. And after this you have the solved examples. In this chapter alone, I think there are more than 50-60 solved examples, maybe. Yep, you can see solved examples so that you can practice and get a hang of the questions. Once you solve the solved examples, okay, of all the concepts, guess what? You have exercise 1. In exercise 1, for each concept there are many problems. Coulomb's law, there are 11 problems. Electric field, there are problems. It's written each concept and problems on that. Electric potential, problems on that. Relating potential with field. So same way for 11th standard also you'll have for each concept, and then after that you have integer type, previous year questions, then difficult questions, and then previous year advanced questions. So all of this in each chapter. And guys, there are QR codes over here which you can scan, and when you scan the QR code, the micro codes and the videos associated with that chapter gets popped up in your phone. So that's the thing about Tatwa. It's got extensive problems. Yeah, you will get Tatwa online. Yes, you will be able to download the PDF also when you are a part of Vedantu. Otherwise you can't. Okay, so you have to be in the pro subscription to get the soft copy as well as the hard copy. Okay, let me change my brightness back to normal. Okay, yep, there we go. Cool, isn't it cool? Let's get going, guys. Okay, no, you cannot buy Tatwa without subscription, guys. At least now there is no option. Yeah, if it comes, then definitely I will let you know. Yes, Prerasan, there is a separate Tatwa for NEET, there is a separate Tatwa for JEE. In NEET Tatwa, you will have previous year NEET questions, AIMS questions, and AIPMT questions and all of that. So in JEE, you will have JEE Mains and JEE Advanced questions. Yes, obviously. Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. No, it is not available in any bookstore, Amazon, nothing. Nowhere it is available. So only when you join the pro subscription. Yes, Asil. Yeah, I hope that's fine. Cool. Now let's talk about relative motion a little bit more in detail with respect to the kinematic equations. Now remember, our kinematic equations were valid only under one given condition. What was the condition? No. Relative speed is the modulus Zayed of velocity. Velocity is magnitude, modulus is speed. So there is no point of talking about relative speed separately. Yes, there is only one. Yes, Anna, very good. Thank you for helping out all the warriors out there. Correct, Selva Kumari, constant acceleration. Now, can you use kinematic equations sitting on somebody, sitting on, I don't know, some train or car? Yes, why not? But provided the acceleration relative to that frame should be constant, only then you can use that. So, all the equations of kinematics are valid even in a relative frame, provided relative acceleration is constant. So instead of v is u plus at, you will write v relative is u relative plus a relative into time. Something like this. Look at that. V relative is u relative plus a relative into time. V1 square is u square plus 2as. Everything is relative. Notice one more thing. You cannot change the order of the subscripts. If 2 is there later on, 2 has to be there later on. You cannot suddenly say, no sir, I don't feel like writing 2 later, let me write like this. No, this is wrong. You cannot write 1 later on. I mean, the subscript should be same. Okay, is that understood? I hope this is fine. Clear, guys? Shall we go ahead? Shall we solve some questions based on this? So kinematics, yep, distances, velocity and acceleration, it's going to be fun. Yeah. Riverboat problems will come in 2D, Srini. Today is only 1D motion. So concentrate now only on 1D motion. And guys, by the way guys, we are going to also have advanced questions. Filal ke liye we are just doing, mains level questions, and there is a separate advanced session at the end of every chapter. See, remember guys, the best way to learn is always start from basics. A lot of people think, sir, can I first start with Erodo? Sir, can I first start with previous year questions of advanced? Please do that and see what happens, and please let me know what happens once you start with directly advanced questions. And yeah, if you succeed, I would be very happy, but I know what happens. Okay, let's see how to do this question. Oh my god, Chitra, battery about to die, please recharge. Okay, here is the next question. Train of length 200 meters traveling at 30 meters per second overtakes another train of length 300 meters traveling at 20 meters per second. The time taken by the first train to overtake the second train completely is how much? No, Asil, even if you join for 1 month, you will only get for that month the soft copy. You will not get the hard copy. Remember, okay? Only when you take the full subscription, even if you pay month by month installment, still you will get the complete Tatwa. You don't pay the complete amount, you just pay the whatever 2,000-3,000 rupees per month approximately price, whatever is there. Doesn't matter which package you take, you will get the hard copy of Tatwa because you are paying installments. That's how it works. Okay, come on guys. This should be simple. A lot of people are going to make mistakes over here as well. See guys, this is your train. This is another train. This is train 1. This is train 2. After some time, okay, train 1 has to overtake train 2. So let's do one thing. Let's make train number 2 my frame of reference. So for the train number 2, train 1 will move with what speed? Train 1's actual speed was 30. Train 2's actual speed was 20. Relative, think about it, V12. V12 will be V1 minus V2, which will be 30 minus 20, which is how much? 10 guys. So the relative velocity will be 10 meters per second. So this train will move like this and it has to reach over here. The last compartment has to reach over here. Understand that? So it is continuously moving at how much? 10 meters per second. How much did the train move? Think about it. How much did this blue point move? You can easily guess this. How much is this length? This length is the total length. This plus this. It is 200 plus 300, which is 500 meters. So just when the engine meets the last bogie, till the last bogie of this meets the engine of the other train. That's it. So guys, what is the equation that you will need? The equation you will need is relative velocity is nothing but relative displacement divided by time. That's it. Velocity is displacement by time. Standard equations. What is the relative velocity? It is 10. What is the relative displacement? It is 500. So therefore, what is the time guys? It is 50 seconds. Everybody got it? Yep. Yep. It is not 10 seconds. So yeah, be careful guys. Time will be nothing but 50 seconds. I hope this is clear. Yep. Yes. I hope this is fine. Everybody got it. Some of you made a lot of mistakes. I can see 10 seconds over there and all of that. So be careful guys. The trains are moving in the same direction. Okay. It overtakes. Obviously you cannot overtake like this. You have to overtake in the same direction. So the point was to make one of the train as the frame of reference and look at the other side and look at the other train. That's all. Okay. So let's get going. 50 seconds is the answer. Now comes Singham. Yes. Singham. What was the step? This was the step. They paid lakhs of rupees for this step. I don't know why. No, Zayed, I like said, Amazon, Flipkart, it's not available. I mean, really, can you believe that? Somebody actually made that step and they got lakhs of rupees, and I'm also thinking I should also give a step. Okay, so what is, somebody was thinking about Chingam. Yeah, it's not Chingam, it's Singham. Is it? I don't know why they call it Chingam. It's chewing gum, guys. It's not supposed to be called Chingam, Chingam de. What is Singham, guys? It's not Chingam, it's called chewing gum. Okay, so Singham is 50 meters. This is Singham. Okay, as I said, guest appearance of Ajay Devgan. This is Ajay Devgan, guys. Okay, Singham. And his behind Jaykant Shekre. and both are at rest. Both are at rest. Oh my god, evil eyes. I don't know whether you can see those red dots in his eyes. Maybe in the PDF you will be able to see it. Jayakant challenges Singham. He's like, hey, you catch me and show, man, in 12 seconds. Their accelerations are given. Singham says, Ata maji satakli. I will follow you. I'll catch you. I'll find you wherever you are. And let's see what happens. Jayakant is inside the car. Ankit, there are red eyes. You will see it. It's very scary. Very creepy too. You should not see it in the night. You will not get sleep. You will get nightmares of Jayakant Shikare. Unless you are Singham or Chingam or whatever it is. Okay, let's get going. So, what do we do? Well, let's write down whatever we know. What are these two gentlemen doing? Oh, no, not both of them are not gentlemen. All right. So, initial velocity of, who is it? Singham? Okay. Initial velocity of Singham is 0. Initial velocity of Jayakant Shikare, 0. Acceleration of Singham. How much is acceleration of Singham, man? Acceleration of police. Yes, it's 2. Okay. What is acceleration of Jayakant? It is 1. Interesting. Interesting. Is it here? Yes, Singham is a lion. Oh. Okay, now what you need to do, guys, think about one more equation which you will need apart from U and A. I think I'll need displacement because something else is given. Do you see that? 50 meters. That should give the hint. S is also involved. Singham is 50 meters behind Jayakant. Whom do you want to make the frame of reference? Singham or Jayakant? Please let me know in the chat box. Accordingly, I will start the question. Whom do you want to make the frame of reference, guys? Do you want to make Singham or Jayakant Shikare? Please let me know in the chat box. Accordingly, we'll solve the question. Yes, Prerasan, we will need S is UT plus half AT square. Somebody saying the lion, Singham, Jayakant. Everybody confused. Oh my god. Acha, guys, do you think you will get different answers if you make two people, different frames of reference? If somebody chooses Jayakant, if somebody chooses Singham, will they get different answers or will they still land up with the same answer? What do you guys say? What do you think? Will they get different or same answers? Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Okay. No, time, I don't know. Time is not 12 seconds. We need to figure out whether he can actually catch within 12 seconds. You will obviously get the same answer. Sarvu, you will not get different answer. Yep. You will get same answer, frame of reference. Remember, what did I tell you? It's a choice. Guys, think about it and tell me, if you sit on the police and see the car, will the time taken to catch be different than if you sit on the thief and see the police car? Yaar, if they take 5 seconds to meet, whether you sit here and watch or whether you sit here and watch, it will take 5 seconds. Now, how will it change? It will be the same. Understand that. It will not change. Yep. So, let's sit on maybe Singham. Okay, my Singham is frame of reference. So, what is velocity of what is the initial velocity of Jayakant with respect to Singham? It is uj minus us, which is 0. Okay, uj minus us. Similarly, acceleration of Jayakant with respect to Singham is aj minus as, which is aj. What is aj? Oops, I forgot the subscript. aj is 1, as is 2. So it is minus 1 meter per second square. Okay, this is meters per second. Great. I need one more thing, and that is displacement. Think you are Singham, you are seeing Jayakant. What will you see? Jayakant coming towards you as you accelerate. He's coming towards you. So displacement is something which you know. Displacement of Jayakant with respect to you will be left side, and left is positive or negative. Right is positive, left is negative. So displacement is negative. So hence I know one more term. Displacement of Jayakant with respect to Singham is negative. And how much will it be? 50 meters. Because earlier he was 50 meters away. He'll come close, 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 and I'll catch it. So 50 meters with respect to me. I hope this is clear. Everybody understood? Oh? Clear? Oh? Let me know if you guys understood. Hence, what do you do next? What do you do next? Use your equation. Displacement is ut plus half at square. Everything in relative. S is minus 50. U is 0. Half is half. what is A is -1 and you have t square, minus minus goes, 2 into 50 is equal to t square is 100, so t is root of 100, so t is 10 seconds. T is 10 seconds. Surveys, just search for Shreyas Pro subscription, you will get it. You will get Shreyas surveys. Just search Shreyas Pro, that's it. That's it. Yes. So, did Jaykant win the challenge? Obviously not. He lost it. Singham won it, and he will sit on his head and bang his head, and there will be a fighting sequence directed by Rohit Shetty. Now the problem is, I wanted to plan the next part of the problem, which was directed by Rohit Shetty, but unfortunately it did not follow any laws of physics, neither first law nor second law, nor the equation of kinematics, nor momentum conservation, nor friction, nor vectors. It was beyond my understanding. So sorry guys, I could not do the next part of the problem. Okay, I'm really sorry about that. Okay, cool. So that's the answer. Yes, he catches him in 10 seconds. Next part, I don't know. If you get it, please let me know guys. Okay, so these are the homework questions for today. We are going to do kinematics in 2D tomorrow. And before doing those topics, please solve these homework questions. This is the first question coming up on your screen. Second question is this one. And the third question is this one. 3 questions for all of you. Now, let me tell you guys, very interesting thing out here. How to join the Pro subscription. So what you need to do is, first of all, go to our videos. But before that, here is our playlist. For those of you who find it very difficult, sir, I can't find any of your classes. You're not taught anything. Here, there is a, please read this, PLAYLISTS. It's a tab. Okay, just click on it. Go below. That's physics. I'm the physics master teacher, right? Just click on this. There you go. And you have all the chapters. See. Oh, don't click on Pathfinder. You guys are kids. This is adult content. Okay, this is not for you. For kids, underage, nurture. So you're being nurtured right now. So this is what you need to watch: the units and dimensions, then the vectors, then 1D kinematics, 2D motion. That's it. This is where we are. You will also see a playlist on relative motion. This is adult content. You should not watch this. Okay, this is only when you graduate to 12th standard. Okay, cool. So now if you're watching my video currently, what you need to do, you just need to go below, skip the ad, and you will see, where is it? Yes, subscribe to Vedantu Pro, 10% off. Just click on it and you will see all the courses like KVPY, all the micro courses, my micro courses, be it HC Verma, be it derivation, everything is available free of cost under one roof. You don't have to pay a single penny. This course is for 2 years. It's not 1 year course, it's a 2-year course. And you get the long-term batches, doubt solving, everything is mentioned. Live classes, PDFs, recordings, test series, analysis, assignments, Tatwa module, I just showed that to you. Notes, doubt solving during the class. If you want doubt solving on the mobile app as well, then you need to click on this guy, Classic. And you want somebody to help you, that's personal mentor, you need to click on the plus guy. Yep, so 3 versions, but other things are common, same batches and all that. But if you want doubt solving and mentorship, you choose the other versions. You can see the total price is 53,000 for 2 years, much less than what you actually have, much less than what you will actually get in the offline industry. And by the way, you can even pay EMIs, 3,000 rupees per month. That's very affordable. And if you still don't believe me, no problem. Pay 2,700 after using my coupon code SHHPRO. Try it out for 1 month. You like it, continue. You don't like it, no problems. But I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it and continue for the next of the course. And let me tell you, even if you buy for 1 month and decide to continue later on, you just have to pay the balance amount. You don't have to pay again full amount. No, it will be deducted from it automatically. So don't worry about it. Alright, so that's the Pro subscription. I'm pretty sure most of you would be interested. And if you still want to know more about it, do ping me on my Instagram handle. That's Shreyas_Vedantu. You will see a lot of funny stuff as well out there. Ignore the funny stuff. Just concentrate on the serious stuff if you find any. Okay, I'm also finding it from a long time. I'm not sure. Okay, so thank you guys for being here. Any Malayalis here? I'm not sure. Bye-bye, everyone. and the member of this channel. Yes, Zayed, and please change your display pictures, guys. Like Kalyani has changed, and Ankit has changed, and so many others had changed. Please change your display picture. Bye bye, Ria. Bye bye. Take care. Yep. You're a NEET aspirant. You can still join the pro subscription because there are both kind of batches, NEET as well as JEE. All kind of batches are there. Bye bye, Glory. Love you too, bacha log. Bye bye, Bhargavi. Bye bye, Kavya. Bye bye, Anna. Bye bye, NEET. Bye bye, everyone. Take care. Stay safe and. Please study and do the homework. I'll read out who and all have done the homework in the next class. Bye bye. Hasta la vista. This was Shreyas here.